Yo, what up? What up? What up? It's your boy Said Line is going live. Today we're gonna talk about Jay Williams, the famous Duke point guard. Um, and I'm hearing that he made a statement on a show called Get Up on ESPN that college basketball is a better product than the NBA. And I agree with him. I know some people don't agree with him. Um, and I'm not saying that college basketball has better athletes than the NBA, but I think it's a better product. And I'm going to explain exactly what I mean in a second. But first, you can hit the link right there, right down in the comments. That's to subscribe to me. I drop exclusive videos each week, so make sure you subscribe to me. I go live once a week. I share reels. And so I'm just back doing my thing. So let's get into what we're talking about. College basketball is a better product than the NBA. Okay, so here's what I mean by that. Lately, I've been watching a lot of 90s basketball. So sometimes, yeah, I'll go on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If there's certain players from the 90s I kind of want to study, kind of want to look at their game and watch their game, I'll type in something, you know what I'm saying? I was really been into Scottie Pippen like the last couple of weeks. And so I've been watching a lot of Bulls versus Knicks type games, Bulls versus Phoenix type games, and things of that nature from the 90s. And so I've been watching these games. And it's a very big contrast of how the game was played in the 90s and how the game is played now. Just very small things. Fighting through screens. Um, Doing what's necessary to not allow people to cut through the middle, jamming cutters. Just these very little small things that denying players the ball, making sure certain players don't get the ball by denying them the ball. These type of things that are coached, especially when you get into the college level of how to play defense. Um, just watching Dennis Rodman go rebound, he boxes out every single time. And so as I'm watching this 90s style basketball, I often go flip back and I go and start watching the NBA. And when I watch the NBA, I see switching on every single um pick. I see the same play, guy dribbles up, gets a ball screen, and then he dribbles to the paint, kicks it out to somebody to shoot a three, and they shoot a three. There's no extra work being done to get a better shot. They really don't run offensive plays or offensive sets. They literally give the ball to their best player, set an on-ball screen, and have him go to work. And that's literally what every single team does. And no post-up play. And in the 90s, you have post-up play. And so there's a big difference. Me personally, I like the more physical NBA. I like the more of the rough and tough that you come through the hole, you get fouled, things of that nature. I like that product of the NBA better. And I think the closest thing you still get to that product in basketball is college basketball. You still, they don't switch every screen in college basketball. They still fight over cuts. They still jam guys who cutting through the middle. Um, You get all of that. And so that's just basically just the gameplay. Now, here's another problem I have with the NBA. First of all, you gotta find the game because it's all on apps now. And then second of all, once you find the game and you look who's playing, I can almost guarantee you that almost 60 to 70% of the time, once you find the game, that you're looking for and you see what teams are playing, when you turn the game on, there's going to be at least one or two stars not playing in that game. And I think that's the problem. Whether it's tanking, whether it's load management, whatever it is, you can look at two teams that are going to play. You can sit back and say, "Hey, I want to tune into this game." You go to the game, turn it on, and everybody and players are missing. Sometimes I've been excited. Okay, I'm gonna watch the Lakers with AR-15, Luca, LeBron go play. You know what I'm saying? Another team. All of a sudden, LeBron and AR-15 out. AR-15 injured. LeBron taking the night off. Kawhi out. You know what I'm saying? It's just so, and also just the many injuries. I mean, you got Tyrese Halliburton, Achilles, Dame Lillard, Achilles, Jason Tatum, Achilles. There's a lot of injuries in the NBA as well. So right now, currently, and this is not saying that it can never get back to a point where the NBA is putting out some really good product. But it really seems to me that it's not good. It's almost not watchable because there's not a lot of variety in what teams are doing. Now the playoffs make it a little bit better, and the only reason why the playoffs make it a little bit better is because teams then make game plans and try to play certain ways. They play differently than what they play in the regular season, which is good because they're trying to win. Sometimes it seems like the regular season is just we're going to win games and we're going to do what we can to win as many games. But once we get to the playoffs, we'll really start implementing game plans and plays and sets and things like that. So you will see that more in the playoffs. But then the only thing that draws back from the playoffs being even watchable again is that the refs tend to try to control the game in the playoffs as well, and that makes it unwatchable as well to me. So I'm not gonna lie. I think college basketball right now, just for the gameplay sake, is a better product than the NBA. And really, I'm into women's basketball right now with UConn and South Carolina, UCLA, LSU, Vanderbilt. These teams, I really think there's some really great women's teams right now. And I'm anxious to see how their postseason shape up as well. But all I want is the NBA guys to play hard through the regular season, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not injured, just play 82 games like the guys did. It was a much more physical game, and they still play 82 games, or they played most of the year. So just try to do the same thing. But I think those are the reasons why I agree with Jay Williams that the college product is better than the NBA product right now. And also, a lot of guys are not even in a super rush to get to the NBA anymore because of NIL. A lot of these guys are making good money in college, um, and they're not so in a rush to get that rookie deal to go to the NBA, which is also making college basketball a lot better. But other than that, that's all I got for y'all, man. I'll let y'all later. Y'all keep God first. All right, peace.